Oh yeah, you millennials, y'all not gonna like this one, bro. But yeah, this is my opinion. In my opinion, the SoundCloud era was better than the blog era. Yes, let me repeat myself for the niggas in the back. The SoundCloud era was better than the blog era. I'm about to explain why. Alright, so boom. First major reason why. Well, this is the main reason. The main reason why I feel like why I think the SoundCloud era was way better than the blog era. The niggas, like the people that blew up in the SoundCloud era, did what the fuck they wanted to do. They didn't care. In the blog era, no disrespect to them, the artists that blew up around that time period, they still had to follow like traditional hip hop rules. They still was, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like they still had to follow a certain formula of what a rapper was back in like in the early 2010s versus the SoundCloud wave. They didn't give a fuck. Like that's why I love the sound. That's why I always talk about the SoundCloud era on the channel. They didn't care. They did what the fuck they wanted with their music. So I'm a rapper like this. If you old heads don't like it, I like that. It gave up like it was like a real like this gonna sound kinda I ain't trying to sound corny, but it gave off like a real like punk rock type of energy to it. With like Uzi, X, all them Yachty, even Yachty for sure. Yachty was punk as hell, bro. Like the energy Yachty gave, like he's like, I didn't care. Like that's why I'm put the SoundCloud. I'm not sniffing coke. I don't know why I did with my nose, but yeah, I don't do drugs. I just said it. Let y'all know that. But yeah, bro, with the SoundCloud era, they didn't give a fuck. They didn't care. Like, I mean, look at the niggas who influenced them though. If you think about the like I said, Keith, Thug, Lil B, they didn't give a fuck. Them niggas didn't care either. So I'm like, yeah, it just the niggas that influenced that shit. But like, yeah, that's why I feel like the SoundCloud era is way better. That's like the main reason why. Cause like with the blog era, as talented as artists were, they still were trying to appease the fucking gatekeepers like fucking Ebro and all them old farts, fucking Ebro, Funk Flex. They was still trying to appease them, bro. They was still trying to like get validation from like the old guard and all them like old ass crusty gatekeepers. I'm glad, bro. I'm so glad Ebro and them fell off, bro. Like just the way they used to talk to like Uzi and Yachty, like when they blew up, I'm never forgetting that. I remember that shit. That's bro, Hot 97 when they fucking wasn't a thing no more. Like late, that was like in the last year, but I was happy. So I'm like, good, like good. The way they was treating Ebro was talking to them, which is disrespectful. Like for real. Not liking their music is one thing, but like, bro, if you seen them Hot 97 interviews back in the day, like, especially when with Yachty, you just on Uzi, niggas said Uzi wasn't gonna be around in a few years, and look, bro, now bro still successful, a legend, damn near Uzi, really a legend. So like, yeah, I'm glad like that, like Ebro, what's Elliot Wilson. I'm glad that side of hip hop media is dead, cause they was on some gatekeeping, on some old head gatekeeping bullshit, bro. So I'm glad. Like I don't think I realized it, bro. Like if you was listening to rap around that time, like the mid 2010s, like 2016, 17, I already kind of talked about this in like my old head video, but like yeah, just it was ridiculous. The hate for the younger artists was fucking crazy. Like niggas still do that now, but like back then it was like different. Like what the fuck, unjustified hate, you ask me. But yeah, that's why I feel like the SoundCloud era is just better than the blog era. Like the blog era, they still gave a fuck about appeasing old heads, mainstream appeal. Like Chance the Rapper, S-Rap was a fire album. That shit sound like a polished studio album. Like it's a mixtape, but like is it really a mixtape? Like you know what I'm saying? That shit don't feel like a mixtape, bro. I'm about to say. Or like Coloring Book not a mixtape to me. That's an album, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'll fuck with Chance the Rapper too, but like that's clearly an album. I don't know why they call it a mixtape. Like I don't consider Coloring Book a mixtape. Me personally, I don't know. That's an unpopular opinion. That's a fucking album, bro. Nigga, they literally was playing on the radio. No problem. I remember them playing the fuck out that song, bro. But yeah, that's like honestly the main reason why, in my opinion, the SoundCloud era is just better than the fucking blog era, bro. Like I said, not saying the blog era was trash. I'm not trying to discredit it. I know some I know some of y'all gonna say, oh, without the blog era, the SoundCloud era wouldn't exist. I disagree. I feel like the SoundCloud era would have still existed, I feel like it still existed. It may have blew up a little later, but like I feel like it definitely would have still existed. I don't think the SoundCloud era was like, in my opinion, I don't look at it as the two different way from the blog era. Like for real, cause the people that influenced the niggas in the SoundCloud era was like outliers, like a Lil B, or like Ocean Gang, like niggas that was not associated with the blog era, in my opinion. They was around during that time, but like even Raider Clan, I don't consider Raider Clan part of the blog era. Like they was around, but it was like outliers. You know what I'm saying? Like they was kind of like off in this corner of the internet doing their own shit, and that wound up influencing like the SoundCloud era shit, or like a Young Lean or some like artists like that, like a 2 9 in them. Like yeah, they was around during that era, but I wouldn't consider them part of the blog era. The dudes like the 2 9s, like Rob Banks, Raider Clan, Lil Ugly Man, they was around, but I'm like they was off in their own weird niche part of the internet, and they wound up influencing the SoundCloud era. Dude, we got goated artists like X and Uzi and all them. So yeah, but nah, that's all I really wanted to say. I feel like I don't know if I'm. Nah, that's it though for real. That's all I really wanted to say on this topic. SoundCloud, in my opinion, this is my opinion. I feel like I think the SoundCloud era was better than the blog era. That's all I had to say though.